Hello, welcome to my video. I'm going to show you how to do the Tunisian twisted knit stitch. So as you can see, this is done using Tunisian simple stitches, but one of them gets twisted and one of them's normal, and then you end up with this effect. So I've got a little piece here of half knitted, half simple stitch. So you're going to start off like you would a normal simple stitch, except instead of putting your yarn through, your hook through this way, you're going to turn it so that your hook's facing down. You're going to hook through the opposite way, yarn over and pull through. And as you can see, you get sort of tilts that way, arches over that way. So for mine, I did it followed by a normal stitch, and then again turn your hook so it goes through that one and out the other side, yarn over and pull through like so, and you end up with those two stitches coming close together. So another simple stitch like so, turn your hook, pop it through, yarn over and through. Okay, so simple stitch again. So as you can see, we're starting to form these little triangles as we go along by alternating twisted stitch, which looks like this on its own, with a normal simple stitch, which then causes them to come together. So again, turn your hook from the opposite side. So normally you'd go that side, you come from this side. It can be tricky, but not too bad. There we go. So as you can see, I did a simple stitch there without a twisted stitch. So you can see the difference. The twisted pulls it in like so, and a simple stitch on its own, you just get that bar. Okay, so I'm just going to finish with a simple stitch, go into the end, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through two, till you get one left. Yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. Like so. Now to create this stitch, you need to alternate. So you have this triangle here, which means the two either side will form the next triangle, and the two in between there will form the next triangle, which means instead of starting with a twisted stitch like we did here, here's our first triangle, we're going to start with a simple stitch. And then we're going to do the twisted stitch next. And there you have your triangle in the middle of these two triangles here. Okay, and again, simple stitch, twist, pull from the opposite side, yarn over, pull through, and then we have our triangle here, and we have our triangles here and here in between. So you can just keep going with that. I made a bit of a mistake here, so I'm going to just simple stitch that one, and then simple stitch again to create my next triangle, and twisted stitch. So if you have a look at this one here, as you can see, this bar here goes a little bit straighter and this bar here slants. So that's how you always know which one you need to do first. You need to do the up one, which is your simple stitch, and your twisted one next. And then I'm going to do another triangle at the end and a twisted stitch and into the end. And then we're going to do yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through two, till we have one left on the hook. Like so, and this creates this effect. Now you can use the same combination of stitches to create this effect, which is a very gentle flat looking grib, which is perfect for baby items. So to do this, you basically don't alternate the stitches, which we will do now. So as you can see on the last row, we have our triangle there with only one stitch here. Now if you were working the staggered stitch, this would be a twisted stitch, but as we are not, we're going to simple stitch that one because it sits directly above this bar. And then twisted stitch here. And that creates another triangle on top of the triangle again here. So in the previous staggered one you would do it in between here, but instead you're going to do it each time to create the ribbing rather than staggering. Like so. So you create the triangles here and then you just create a blur, I guess, in the middle, and that will give you this ribbing. So the whole bonnet is made up of the same combination of stitches, it's just where you put it compared to the previous row that creates the effect. Thank you for watching.